The Bay Area reaching a critical stage in the drought.
Yeah, this evening, special extended coverage of what we're up against.
Here's the overview. Nearly the entire Bay Area is now facing an extreme drought. That's according to the U.S. Drought Monitor. Extreme drought conditions have now spread to the peninsula, East Bay, and most of the South Bay.
Our Expect More coverage begins with Chief Meteorologist Paul Hagan with a closer look at the worsening drought conditions here in the Bay Area. Paul?
Yeah, we get these updates on a weekly basis. They come out every Thursday, and this week's update has significantly spread out that area of severe extreme drought. The severe drought is the best we can find on the map right now for Santa Cruz County and into Santa Clara County, but for the majority of the Bay Area now in extreme drought conditions. This is the second highest level. There is one level above it that's exceptional drought, and we don't have to look too far back in time to find that around the Bay Area, just about 7 years ago during the last prolonged stretch of a multi-year drought. But let's not look at that far back. Let's look back 1 year. We're going to take a look at 4 different maps here because it helps to put things in perspective with how bad things are right now compared to where we were coming out of the last rainy season. And you can see during the last dry season, of course, it's just the nature of how the weather patterns work around here that we go through at least 6 months of dry weather. And of course, those drought conditions did intensify. The problem is from 6 months to now, during what's supposed to be the wettest time of year, the drought conditions significantly worsened. That area of extreme drought really spread out across the Bay Area and pushing the abnormally dry or moderate drought conditions farther off to the south and almost completely out of the picture entirely. But of course, that's just part of the story. We'll look back at 2014 towards the end of that last multi-year drought and see how the map now compares to what we were facing then. Coming up at 6 o'clock, and in just a few minutes, I'll have your weekend forecast.
Good to refresh our memories. Thanks, Paul. The San Francisco Public Utilities Commission is the latest Bay Area agency taking action. It's asking for a 10% voluntary reduction from its irrigation customers and city departments. But is voluntary enough? KPIX5's Juliette Goodrich live in Livermore with the water wake-up call and the measures that could be headed our way. Juliette?
Yes, Alan, you know, these are serious calls to conserve on a voluntary level right now. Now, we are outside of a nursery here in the East Bay, and business has been good here. A lot of Bay Area residents during the pandemic buying drought-resistant landscaping and plants. They know that we're always up against a water shortage. Now, we are using 30% less water than in 2013. With that said, though, there's always room to conserve, and some of us have more room to do it than others. But if we don't, we could all pay the price. Voluntary water conservation isn't a new concept to Bay Area residents, but it's certainly not the news anyone wants to hear.
Try not to think about it. I am in denial. I've lived through it too many times, and
hopefully not in the surcharges, but I think we're going to be rationing and so forth, especially here in our zone.
But it's not the first time, and I probably say it's not going to be the last time that we have to deal with this.
Aries Sudo is the manager at Western Garden Nursery in Pleasanton. As we talk about this today, are you concerned?
You know, you should. Yes, you should be concerned, but it's part of living in California.
This year, East Bay Mud's water supplies are not enough to make it through this year.
Andrea Pook is with East Bay Mud and says voluntary water conservation is the first step.
If that doesn't happen and that doesn't solve the problem, the dreaded D word, what next?
Then what might happen is mandatory conservation, for example, instead of voluntary, or we may institute drought surcharges. We might purchase additional supplemental water supplies on top of what we already might purchase this year.
With voluntary water conservation in effect, what can we do right now? Andrea Pook has this advice.
I think number 1, check for leaks. Number 2 is regarding outside watering. I would consider replacing a landscape or at minimum checking your irrigation system.
A lot of people spent a lot of money re-landscaping their yards because they were stuck at home during the pandemic. But Juliette, I'm wondering, you know, some of us get a water bill every other month. That's a long time. Is there a way to gauge how much water you're using daily and avoid any surcharges?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm in that boat also. So what happens if I get my bill next month and I realize I'm using too much water? What you can do is you can check in with your particular water district and you can get an at-home report. They can actually physically come out to your house, check around your yard, see where you may have leaks, see where you can conserve. I've also learned today that there are certain apps you can get where you can check daily at your water usage. That might be something smart to get as well.
I like that. Yeah, put it on your phone. All right, Juliette, thanks.
Yeah.
You just heard from East Bay Mud. Well, if you get your water from that utility, well, this is where it comes from. It comes through these pipes out of the McCullummy River watershed, comes through here off the easternmost edge of Contra Costa County and on towards your homes and the reservoirs up in the East Bay Hills. Now, you heard Paul talk a little bit about the exceptional drought back in 2014, 2015. All of these droughts happen a little bit differently. They all just hit us a little bit differently. So how does this one stack up against what we have been through before?
76-77 drought was a 2-year drought, and it included the driest year of record in California. And it really caught people by surprise. It was the first big drought since the 1930s.
The drought of the 1970s was also the first drought after much of the state's water system was constructed. A lot of people thought we had built our way out of drought. So yes, those 2 brutal years came as a surprise.
Well, this particular well is 300 feet deep.
More of us will remember the drought that hit its crescendo in 2014 and 15, but that was not the result of just 2 dry years. It was a handful of dry winters, a couple of moderate rainfall years, and then more dry years. It accumulated over a good part of a decade. So what we're seeing now is more of a crash drought, 2 years, even drier than what we saw in 14 and 15. And our state's largest reservoirs are already suffering for it.
When I saw those reservoir levels down as low as they were in 2014, 2015, which was the 3rd and 4th year of the previous drought, and here it's only the 2nd year of this drought, that really got my attention.
The drought also has the attention of water agencies across the region who generally have reserves built in for at least a year or 2, but conditions could always get worse. The message in the short term for urban areas, drought is here and the water squeeze is coming.
They need to worry, but they don't need to panic. Whereas in some areas, particularly agriculture and ecosystems, are really the most vulnerable areas.